Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel and to my first proper, in inverted commas, YouTube video. So those of you that follow me on TikTok will know that I am an agriculture contractor who uses bits of kit like this to earn a living from contracting around and about this glorious veil of fluid that's in front of us there. So I will use things like this 2290, in this instance on the Dowdeswell plough. Over there we've got the Frontline 1390, which is on the hay turner. We haven't just needed to take that off yet. And then we've got the power harrow on the 1690. So the job for today, if we just go around the corner, is this. So the job for today is we are going to be on the 990. Again, carrying on the David Brown theme, we're going to be using this David Brown plough. And the ploughmen amongst you will notice that these are Ransom TCN bodies. So we're going to jump on this and we're going to do a little bit of ploughing. Now I'm really hoping that we'll be able to, because as you well know, the ground is a little bit dry and hard, but with a bit of luck we'll get it in the ground. Let's see how it goes. So we've got to the field that I rounded up a few weeks ago. I threw a little bit of manure on this yesterday and we've made a start in the field. So what I am doing is opening it in the middle. Now the purist ploughmen amongst you will tell you that I am doing this wrong, and I suppose to the letter of match ploughing law I am. However, what I'm doing is taking 3 furrows down through the middle of the field, and then I will bring another 3 back up there, and I will try and land them about here somewhere, so there won't be too big of a hump in the middle. That's the plan anyway. So far it's deep enough, it's burying quite well. I'm quite happy with that so far. Let's see how the rest of it works out, eh? So what am I up to? I've taken 3 furrows all the way down the field, and they're not by any stretch arrow straight, but they're not so bad. For home ploughing, that isn't so bad. And then what I'm doing is bringing another 3 furrows back up. So I'm setting the tractor so that the back wheel is just kissing that way up there, that first furrow there, and then this will then throw 3 furrows to meet that, and it should bury any stuff. Now, okay, there, and we're getting a little bit showing through here and there. I'm not overly concerned, a little bit of lumps like that, because the thing's had some Roundup, so it's dead anyway. Now, with a bit of luck, that isn't standing too proud. A run with the power harrow over that, and it'll be gone out of sight and quite level. Right, where are we up to? We've taken 1, 2, 3 downhill, and we brought 1, 2, 3 back uphill, and now we're going on our second run, and we're not doing too bad. It's burying quite well, a little bit of adjustments and manoeuvres up there, but on the whole we're not so bad. I think I am a little bit deep there, so we're going to wind the wheel down, get a little bit shallower, only a couple of turns, because I think for the width that we're ploughing, we're just a little bit deep. So the centre split opening is in the middle up the field there, and we're going round and round and round until we get to the point where it's quicker just to reverse down the field and bring another one up rather than keep on going round and round. We've done what, this is a 4 or 5 acre field. We've done probably a third of it. We're not doing too bad. It's a bit of a steady old job. You can't go flying along. The plough needs a bit of time to work and lay the furrows tidy. We're doing not so bad considering what we're ploughing. So we've got quite a bit of feggy nonsense. This stuff is pretty hard to cut through and hard to turn over, and there's a little bit on top over there, but on the whole we're not doing so bad. So the old faithful 990 with the David Brown plough is doing okay. I have given these skimmers a bit of a talking to. One of the handy things about these, this is a Kverneland skimmer. These are the Kverneland match plough skimmers, and what I've done, you can slacken these two bolts and turn this crank arm. So rather than the skimmer being really square on, I've turned them so that they are slightly offset, and that means they don't bulldoze and they don't push. You'll notice that they're not always taking stuff. However, if we look behind us, there is virtually nothing showing through, so we're not doing so bad at all. Right, okay, I think that will do today. That is the end of my very first long, in inverted commas, YouTube video. So I've shown you what I've been up to. We've done a little bit of ploughing, and now I'm going to get on with it until either these cloud bursts or it gets dark. So thank you all for tuning in. Please, please, please subscribe, watch, follow, and all of that type of stuff. I'll be showing you some more stuff as and when I can. Thanks everyone. Take care. Goodbye.